That might work. Hold on, y'all. Trying to figure out how I should set up my phone because it needs to charge, but it doesn't. The live doesn't like when I do this. Not like that, but turn it horizontal. He likes vertical. And yes, I have tried changing it, and it still doesn't want to do it. No, because then you guys can't see. Okay. Okay, from here. Okay, yeah, let's try that. So, Lucy is extremely gear shy, and I mean like extremely. She, I don't know why, but she likes her e-collar. Because that, she associates that, and then when I grab her gear with working, excuse me, and she likes to work and everything, she just doesn't like to put on the gear. But after like 2 minutes of her done, when she's done being dramatic about it, she's fine and is perfectly ready to work. So what I'm gonna do right now is, this is her new gear. It is the One Tigress harness, and for right now, I'm gonna take this cape off and just work on her getting the first part of the harness on. Hold on. These, okay, if you struggle with opening things and like doing zippers for like jackets, and things like buckles, I don't recommend this harness. Specifically this one. There's other One Tigress harnesses that are easier, I'm sure, but these buttons are kind of hard to undo. So you can clip them. Hold on. You can clip them, but then they're short right here, so you don't have a whole lot to grab, and they're strong. So if you struggle with grabbing things and undoing like zippers, buttons, etc., yeah, I definitely don't recommend this specific harness. But again, there's other harnesses out there. For you, hold on, I'm trying to figure out how to get this to work. There we go. Now it works. Okay. So I'm gonna just first start working with her on wanting to put this part on. It's the main part of the harness. The cape is just a plus for the One Tigress. This One Tigress harness is usually used for people who have service dogs. Not always. Other people who have pets like it because it's nice tactical, it's well made, and they can put patches for if they have like a reactive dog or a dog, like dog reactive dog, they can still put patches on. This harness is not just for people who have service dogs. Anyone can buy this harness, obviously. I just see more service dog handlers buy a One Tigress like this, with the cape, more than non-service dog handlers. So we're just gonna get into it. I don't know what bait I want to use, and yes, I said bait. Mainly, I use that because one of my friends is a show dog person, and when I was asking her what rewards she uses for when she's in the show ring, she goes, well, the bait I use is chicken cooked. I was like, where do you put that? She goes, either in my mouth or my bra. Apparently a lot of people do that, unless you have a little pocket in your clothes, then people do it, put it there, I guess. Okay, I'm gonna try to keep her in frame as much as possible, but I can't make any promises because it won't let me turn it. So I will try my best. Here, come on. So like I said, she is very gear shy. Yeah, but she loves to work. It's just the gear part that she doesn't like to put on, but once it's on, she's like, okay, it's work time. It's time to work. Come on. Turn. Yes, good. Here. So I'm not gonna actually put here. Yeah, you guys can't see. Here. Here. Spin. Yes. Good. Now you guys can see her better. Good. Hold on. Wait. Stand. I'm gonna put the treats in my other pocket. Leave it. Thank you. Just gonna snatch that back from you. So basically we're just desensitizing. This is completely her choice. I'm rewarding for her wanting to put this on. I'm gonna add some Cheerios too. These are just things she wants, and yes, she is a little overweight. She lost a lot of weight. But with me having new needs, there's training involved, and she's food motivated. More than anything. So, when she's learning new things, she gets a lot of treats for doing what I ask. Okay. Good. Here. No. Here. So I don't want her trying to go around the harness to get the treat. I want her head through it. Back. Back up. Yes. Here. Through. Yes. Currently, I'm trying to figure out what command I want to use. Should I use get dressed? I think I'm gonna use that one. Back. Okay. Get dressed. Yes. Good. Okay, back. Yes. Goodness. Sorry, y'all. Allergies. They're great. I have to blow my nose now. And I'll mute the mic for a second because I know some people think it's annoying or gross or whatever. So give me 1 second. No, come on. Get dressed. Yes. Good. Back out. Lucy, undress. Back. Straight. Straight. Back. Nope. Back. Lucy, back. Good. Stand. Lucy, stand. Stand. Come on, stand. Yes. Get dressed. Yes. Back. Lucy, back. Good. Get dressed. Yes. Good. Back. Good. Get dressed. Lucy. Here. Focus. Dressed. Yes. Good. Back. Yes. Get dressed. Slow down. Good. Back. 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 Good. No. Get dressed. Yes. So she is highly, highly food motivated most of the time. Back. 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 Here. Back. Good. Okay, she's still in frame. I'm trying to keep her kind of back here so y'all can see her. Get dressed. Yes. Good. Back. 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 Now, she's not forced to do this. This is completely up to her. She can go lay back on my bed. Preferably, I don't want her to do that. She can also lay in the kennel. Again, preferably, I would appreciate it if she would participate and pay attention and try and get over this shyness. As far as gear goes, back. Yes. Good. Get dressed. Yes. Good. Back. Back. Yes. Get dressed. Yes. And after you repeat something like this a couple times, like she backed out on her own, dogs who are service dogs because they have the proper temperament. They get dressed. No. Lucy, no. Back. Get dressed. Get dressed. Yes. So, see, I didn't lure her or anything for that time. Back. Back. Good. I'm trying to see if I still have to lure her because I don't want to. I want to just be able to say get dressed and her do it on her own, and then I reward. But we're not at that point just yet, is what it seems like. So, yeah, dressed. Yes. Good. Back. Good. Get dressed. Here's where I'm telling her on her own, no lure. Lucy, get dressed. Get dressed. No, cat. So, I am not forcing her in any way. Just like you saw, she didn't want to. Back. And that's okay. This is a hard thing for her. And for a lot of service dogs, actually. I've found that service dogs are most successful when it comes to gear and avoiding gear shyness when you work on that kind of thing with them when they're puppies. So like wearing harnesses of really. This is what happens when I need to charge my phone. But what I've seen is if you desensitize as a puppy, it makes it easier. Did we do that? No. because I didn't think she was going to be a service dog. No, I just got a puppy because who doesn't want a puppy? And she was going to be my own. We already had, here, get dressed. Nope. Here, get dressed. Get dressed. Yes. We had already had a big dog, and we felt like he needed a companion. Back. I actually might sit in a chair because the only reason I sat down is because I got dizzy. But we felt like our bigger dog needed a companion. We were looking for an adult dog. We were not thinking of a puppy. We didn't want a puppy. A puppy was our last option because none of the dogs at the rescues that we were looking at for adult dogs for him, they didn't get along because we weren't going to do 2 males. It was going to be 1 male and 2 females max, and that's what we currently have. But we felt like he needed a companion, and that's where Lucy came in. We got her, my mom found her on Craigslist, didn't tell me what we were doing until we got there. She goes, oh yeah, you get a puppy, your very own dog. Because our big dog was kind of like the family dog, but not really, because he was an American Bulldog Mastiff mix. And if you guys know anything about Mastiffs, it's perfectly normal and fine if you don't. Mastiffs are a very stubborn, high-strung dogs. They are working breeds. They are a working dog. I don't see very many actual working Mastiffs. Tibetans, I don't see English. I don't see Bull, Tosa, what is Tosa, Doge, or Doge something. I can't pronounce it, but it's a French Mastiff. Then you have Great Danes, which descended from Mastiffs, and you have King Corsos, which I believe are their own breed, or they did. Get dressed. Nope. Back. Get dressed. Yes. Which I don't know if they descended from Mastiffs or not. Back. Or if they're their own breed. I know, I'm bad with certain breeds. Like, pronouncing the names is what I struggle with. Get dressed? Yes. Back. But either way, he was more attached to my mom than anything, and Mastiffs are stubborn, and they pick one person to obey and be super loyal to. So that, my mom was that person. The only way you could get him to stop doing, get dressed? Yes. Back. Yes. He would growl at me constantly and snap. He was a pretty grumpy dog. He never bit me, but my mom did correct him quite a bit. It was any time, get dressed. Back. Yes. Hold on. Get dressed. Yes. Okay. Back. Down. Good. But it was any time I would try to, like, watch a movie with her or anything, and I would try to, like, squeeze into her bed to sit there so I could watch the movie, TV show, etc. And he would grumble at me because I would try and get him to move so I could have some room and spread out. And he didn't like that very much. My mom had to tell him to move because he wouldn't on his own. My mom was the boss. And funny enough, he was above me. He was above me in the chain of who's in charge. It was my mom, Chance, which was his name, me, my dad, and then Lucy. Now it goes my mom. Hold on. Where's my mom? I'm going to put that on just in case she's alerting. But now it goes my mom. Then it goes me. Then it goes Lucy. Then it goes Ollie. And then it goes Maggie. Technically, Maggie is at times in front of Ollie, but not always. He's an abused rescue, and he's our current big dog. Same breed as our old one. We like the bigger breeds. I love them. I want working breeds, and I want a lot of breeds in general, but I like working breeds. Even though they're a lot of work and energy and training, which, depending on what my future holds, debates on whether I can get one or not. But Mastiffs are still considered a working breed. You just don't really see as many working anymore. They are mostly laid back, loyal, stubborn, high strung, and pretty much couch potatoes. A lot of them are that way. Ollie is just a big chicken, basically. He wants to play, and he wants to be the bigger dog who's in charge because he likes to think he is. But he's not, and because he was abused so badly, he's fearful and submissive. Like, he was beaten badly. You could go to pet him, and he squints and ducks his head because he doesn't want to be beaten. Anytime anyone's yelling in the house, he runs and hides in the kennel, even though he was kenneled most of the time that whoever had him, which really sucks. Like, yeah, kennel your dog if they get into things while you're at work, but don't leave them in there even after you get home from work. Like, walk your dogs, work with them, do a little playtime, enrichment, etc. Don't just lock them in a kennel and yell at them and beat them for the smallest things. He has what is called happy tail syndrome, and that's probably part of the reason he was beaten, because he was in an apartment, and having a big dog in an apartment isn't always recommended. You can do it. It's just not recommended because they're big and loud. And so what I think happened is neighbors were complaining about the noise. So the owner probably thought that the solution was to beat him till he's scared and stops. That's not how that works. Happy tail syndrome is not something you can change in a dog. Dogs have happy tail syndrome. Usually happy tail syndrome is associated with dogs who hit really hard and then end up getting wounds on the end of their tails. But it's not always like that. Like, for him, he's never broken open his tail. But happy tail syndrome is not an easy thing. But he is currently our big dog in the house. He is not in charge. Lucy is. She is the senior. Out of Maggie, her, and Ollie. She's the senior, so she's in charge. She's alpha. And both Ollie and Maggie know that. Do they still try and cross boundaries? Oh yeah, absolutely. They're younger. They think they're the shit. They think they can get away with anything, which doesn't fly. Lucy doesn't like them in my room. She also recognizes when I don't want them there. She's not aggressive, but she does correct them, and I'm fine with that, because she has never gone over a line. I actually like the people who say, let your adult dogs correct your puppy. That's how they learn. That's what Lucy does with my other two dogs. And of course, they don't listen or learn, but they do listen after she gives the two corrections or however many, and they do start to back off. Sometimes I have to verbally tell them to get out of my room because they don't belong in my room. Because sometimes Lucy will let them in here. It just depends. but she likes to take care of me and protect me. Um, she barks at everything, thinking she's protecting us, and she barks at the other dogs when they're being too rowdy with me or trying to bite me because I instigated play. Um, so yeah, she's bossy to our other two dogs. And our big dog, he is about 140. He's about 140 pounds. Bite force of 861 psi. He has corrected Lucy for barking. And that's when I yell at him and correct him verbally. Because he doesn't need to be correcting my dog when he's also barking. That's where it doesn't add up or make sense. Like, you can't bark and then yell at the other dog for barking. That just doesn't make sense or add up. Like, the math does not math. Um, but anyways, Mastiffs are working breeds. Love the bigger dogs. We needed a companion for our old dog, so then we got Lucy. Our old dog was, quote unquote, a family dog, even though he wasn't really. He was attached to my mom, like, really attached to my mom. And Lucy's been attached to me ever since. To be fair, she is a COVID puppy, so all through COVID, she was with me. And we grew quite attached. Her original name was going to be Lady, which was one of my old dogs before my bigger dog. And I wanted to honor her because she was like my favorite out of her and Riley. Because she raised me. She basically followed me everywhere and would sunbathe with me when I was a baby and everything. So I wanted to name Lucy Lady. My brother and my sister shut me down real quick on that name and said, no, change it. Well, once I changed it to Lucy after the show that I kind of grew up with, I Love Lucy, because I wasn't allowed to name her Blanche, Betty White, Dorothy, or Sophia, which are Golden Girls characters, if you've ever watched the Golden Girls. Don't blame me if you don't. It's an old-fashioned show, but that's one of the shows I grew up with, and then, I think the show I Love Lucy with Lucille Ball and Ricky Ricardo is super funny because she'll make a face when she's in trouble. And she did something wrong. And I just thought it was hilarious. And then I realized, well, Lucy sounds like a perfect name for a dog. That's how she got her name. Well, when I finally decided on that name, my sister was still living here and got really annoyed because she thought I was constantly calling Lizzie. My sister's real name is Elizabeth, but she goes by Lizzie. Anyways, so she got really annoyed and yelled at me because she thought I was calling Lizzie when I was calling Lucy. I was trying to let Lucy know, like, that's her name. When Lucy is said, you come. Like, teaching a dog their name can be hard. So she caught on quick because she's smart. A lot of dogs are. Of course, dogs have their dumb moments, but all dogs are smart in their own ways. Like, Ollie, I can't think of a smart thing that he does, sadly. He's really goofy, though. He's just a big teddy bear and a chicken shit and so many other things. She's taking a break and sleeping, actually. But no. And then Maggie, I can't think of a smart thing that she does either. But Lucy is really smart. She's food motivated. She, like, was always with me, always by my side. She didn't like when I would leave her because I was constantly with her. She's a COVID puppy. And so when I started going back to school and we were wearing masks and everything, she was not happy with me at all and has really bad separation anxiety. COVID did not help that. She's also poor socialized with people. But that does help because she's a service dog. And with her not with her being a COVID puppy and us not being able to socialize her with people helps because she's a service dog now, and unless I give permission, she shouldn't have any interaction with people. Another thing is because she doesn't like people aren't her favorite thing. She will choose whether she wants to have an interaction or not when given permission. So her word for, or what I say when I allow her to go say hi to people is go say hi. Um, and then if she walks away from that person and doesn't go up to them and let the pet her, that's her saying no. She doesn't want to be pet by that person and she doesn't want to have that interaction, and that's her telling me she's uncomfortable and would like to leave. And I respect that. I will never force any of my dogs to have any interactions with people, kids, etc. if they are uncomfortable and don't want to do that. Like, my dogs will tell me if they're uncomfortable based on their body language and all that. Maggie loves kids. They're her all-time favorite thing, and she just loves people in general. I don't think there's ever been a time where she doesn't want to be pet or be around people. But Lucy prefers not to interact with people, which helps. She was pet today without permission by one of my old bus drivers and ended up missing an alert. But I'm scared of this old bus driver, so I didn't tell her she couldn't pet her. I was hoping she would read, I don't know, the several patches I have. She didn't, of course, which is fine. But yeah, no, because I'm scared of her, I didn't correct her or anything. Lucy was able to refocus on me and still be able to task, do her job, etc. And came back, and when I then had another heart rate spike after the missed alert that she had, she did alert to that one. She was able to get back in the focus, like, oh, I'm on duty, I need to focus. And she corrected herself. She was like, something doesn't smell right. I should probably alert because I am on duty and working. And that's my job. She missed one alert because she was pet and distracted. But she fixed that and remembered that she's working. And one thing I did is associate gear with work, which helps her know when she's off duty or not. Which is helpful, but also not necessarily helpful because, like, if her gear breaks and I don't have a spare harness, then what do you do at that point? She would have to go naked. But last time when I put on her regular harness that we got when she was still young and was a hard puller, it's a rabbit ear harness. It's pretty basic. It's basically like this one, kind of. It clips the same, and it has a handle, only the handle's smaller. But there's an attachment in the back like this, and then one in the front. So there was one day where I was working with her old harness because it was falling apart, and I had to sew it back together. And so I put her in a regular harness, that means she's not working, and that I use for her at the dog park when we go. Y'all can hate on me for that all the time, or whatever, I don't care. She doesn't even really do anything. She doesn't play with the dog. She sticks with me because she's broken. I'm kidding. And she's sometimes broken. Anyways, but that's the harness I put on at one point, and then we went to King Supers, where we saw the chocolate lab that you will see as a fake service dog that was lunging, growling, and barking at her in some of my CapCut edits. That dog, like, she was doing the same thing. She was pulling, but she didn't react to the dog. She was super stressed out that day and was not having a good time because it was an off day because she was out of routine. She didn't have her normal gear, which threw her off. So she had a hard time focusing, was super distracted, didn't know what to do, and was stressed out. And then on top of the fake service dog, that didn't make it any easier. But even though she was pulling and everything really hard and all that, She didn't react to the dog. She looked at it, which I allow her to look at dogs. I don't care as long as she's not reacting. And she never has reacted to dogs, ever. But as long as she doesn't react, she can look all she wants. She can stare. I don't care. But when I ask for focus, I expect focus. But that day was an off day because she didn't have her regular gear because she associates work with certain gear. So this is her new gear. We tried it out today because it got here today at some point. And she did see it as, oh, I'm on duty and I'm working, even though it's a different harness. Hold on, let me get her old one. It's over by my closet. Ooh. Ow, my knee. Oh. Got it. Okay. So this is her old harness. I had to sew these buckles for this handle on at least 3 times. Then there's the buckle to the cape. This one that I had to sew back together because this part came undone. So I had to sew this part. I had to super glue Velcro on way too often. It was not fun. Like, you can see and tell that I super glued it. But because it's one, a Y front, and two, it has a cape, it was pretty easy for me to do this and her realize that she's working. Because it's the same, or it's similar gear, only this is better. But another thing is I'm 5'7", exactly. No, 5'7" and 1 inch. No, what? Oh, 3 centimeters. Okay. I'm getting mixed up. But she's at my knee. And I'm 5'7". And so when we had this gear, it came with this harness, or this handle. I don't think I can't attach it to this harness in any way. Like, there's a handle here, but because she's little, like, she's big, but she's also little, it hurts to have her do forward momentum pulling and leading, because I have to, like, it just doesn't really work. And it's uncomfortable for me. She could care less. She's tasking. She likes to do it. It just is uncomfortable and hurts me because I have to get in an awkward position just so she can do that. With her old harness, it was easier because this handle is longer. And, therefore, hold on, let me reconnect it real quick. Which made it easier because it was longer and wider. So, it was easier, even though she's little. But this handle worked for me because I am on the taller side. I wish I was taller. Oh, and then I had to fix this part too. I keep forgetting how much I have to fix of this harness because it's too much. But no, this harness, or this handle, with it being longer than this one, I'm not uncomfortable. I love this handle. I don't like how crappy the rest of the harness is. But love the handle because I'm comfortable. I don't have to bend down in an awkward position and then cause pain in my back, which, as if I don't have enough pain back there anyways, which I'm actually having pain right now. But I don't remember if I can take any more pain meds. So, yeah, because I don't remember how long it's been. It's probably been long enough, but whatever, I'll ask my mom later. But with this handle being longer and taller, it helped, and I loved it. That was really the only part of this harness that I liked, was this handle, because she could do leading tasks and she could do forward momentum pulling. It took her a while to realize that there's a difference, but when she did, it was great, and I was comfortable. I was like, it was great. And I've tried this handle. To be fair, I've only tried it twice, but okay, so there's technically two different breeds of lab. There is Fieldline, Showline, but there's English and American. I don't remember which one's smaller, but one of them is actually smaller in height. Because there was this one therapy dog that showed up to school. Stella is her name, but she came to my school and she was like this tall, not even maybe, and she's purebred lab. I was like, that can't be right. And I asked the handler, and she was like, yeah, no, I can't remember if she said English or American, but one of them's smaller than your average lab. I don't know why we can't just have labs be labs. Other than having Fieldline and Showline, that's about all we need. We don't need to make them a certain height, whatever. Like, no. But she's the smaller one. And with her being the smaller lab, because she's German Shepherd Lab Mastiff mix, she takes after the height of the lab, ears, and then the rest of her is basically German Shepherd. We don't believe there's any Mastiff in her because she's little. But that's what the people who had her as a puppy said. But no, with her being the height that she is and me being a taller person, because I'm 5'7", and she's right to my knee. Like, hold on. Hey, want cookie? She's sleeping. Oh, hi. Can I show them something? Come here. You want cookie? Come here. You see. Come here. Come on. Up. There you go. Took her long enough. You're not even subscribed to my channel. So I don't see how you could be a huge fan when you're not Well, don't lay back down. Come here. Want cookie? Oh, shit. Why did no one tell me I was on mute? Y'all should have said something. Oh, fuck. Y'all are supposed to say shit when I'm on mute. I was doing so much talking and giving you guys information and telling you guys basically what I'm doing, and I was on mute. And none of you told me? God. Can you believe that? Yeah. What? It's still at a normal range, which is impressive. But she did do an alert. But basically, what I was saying is, it hasn't. No. It hasn't. Here. Get dressed. Basically, the word I'm using right now is get dressed. Yes. And I'm having sensory issues right now with the chair that I'm sitting on. It doesn't feel great. I'm a texture person, so we're gonna fix that. Oh, that's so much better. I said I did all that work talking to y'all. Excuse me, and I was on mute the entire time. Do you want to get dressed? Get dressed? No. Get dressed. Yes! Good! So what I was saying was I always give her an opportunity after we work on something for a while to attempt it on her own. Not much help other than the command. No. Here. See, she's frustrated and bored. Uh-oh, get it. Get it. Yes. And here. Good. Ready? Oh, and I don't know why I thought it was a good idea to do keys. She's ripped off half of my keys. So, fun. Uh-oh, get it. Yes, hand it here. Nope, get it. Hand it here. Yes. So I don't mark and reward until she gives it to me and holds it long enough until I grab it from her. That's when I mark and reward. No. There we go. So simple no correction. Because I don't want her to paw. No, don't lick me. You know I don't like that. That's icky. There you go. So I don't like her paw alerts, even though that's what I taught her originally, which I regret. Because she does it so aggressively. Uh-oh, get it. And she's left bruises on me before. Hand it here. Good. She'll leave bruises, she'll leave red marks, and then I'll go to school and they'll be like, what happened? I'll be like, medical episodes and an abusive dog. She abuses me. She beats the shit out of me. She will leave bruises on me by jumping on me when she's getting on and off the bed. I know she doesn't mean to do that part, but she does. Then she'll randomly attack me if I wind her up. That was pretty gentle. Girlfriend, are you alerting just to get cookies? Because that's not how that works. And before y'all say anything, she is not the only service dog to try that. I've seen other videos of people talking about how their service dogs, get it, have done fake alerts. Hand it here. Just for food or snacks. So that's probably what she's doing, but I can't confirm or deny. No, don't do that. Hand it here. Good. We tried doing this out in public for the first time. Because for right now, we are just... We've just been doing it in my room and sometimes near and around my other two as a distraction for her. And while my dad or my mom are doing something in the kitchen, I don't even really have to say anything anymore because she's got it down. And this one used to have a pen in it because she wouldn't just grab the pen. That is that's a flaw of hers, is she'll only grab it if there's this. And I have one on my door, but she won't do that one. You got toys? No. 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 No, that's not what that's for. Now she's laying on her dog bed. Bring. Lucy, hand it here. Bring. Give it to me. Get it. Yeah, bring me that one. Thank you. Uh-oh, get it. She wants a cookie first. Okay. There's your cookie. No, yeah, get that. Thank you. No, that has my keys on it. No, no. Fix it. Get it. Uh-oh, get it. There you go. Hand it here. Good. She likes to play toys with a lot of things. So, as you just saw, she laid down and thought it would be a good idea and to try to undo the rope. Which is not what I want, Goofy. You troublemaker. Yeah. I threw it. I expected her to bring it back. She didn't. Leave it. Get it. Uh-oh, get it. Lucy, uh-oh, get it. Yeah, hand me that one. Hand it here. Good. Get it. Yes. See, she's making mistakes. Is she trying? Yes. Is it making me laugh? To an extent? Yeah, because she's goofy. So there was no verbal command for that one. I threw both down. She gave me one. And then I waited to see if she would be smart enough to pick up the other. So. I didn't just hit her. I did the sign language, no. She does know. No and no. No, Get it. Lucy. Lucy. I need you to focus here. Come this way. There you go. Get it. Lucy. Get it. Get it. There you go. Hand it. Thank you. Only took you long enough. I forgot what you're supposed to work. You're supposed to work on gear, not retrievals, because she's pretty much got that down to an extent. I think I'm gonna have to put some chapstick on because my lips are real chapped. Because I keep licking them because they get dry. Get dressed. Yes. Back. Yes. So this is basically what I've been doing. Get dressed. Yes. Back. Yes. Soon after she understands that get dressed part on her own. Nope. Back. Get dressed. Yes. Like that. You just farted. That's gross. It's gonna smell now. No, don't give me that look. Up. Get dressed. No, get dressed. No. Back. Back. Get dressed. Lucy, get dressed. No. No. Back. Good. Get dressed. Up. Up, up. Get dressed. Nope. Back. Get dressed. There you go. Back. Get dressed. Back. Get dressed. Back. Back. Now, we're going to move on to the next phase. Well, I didn't do what I wanted it to. Next phase is buckling one side. Putting it on, buckle one side, and then reward, unbuckle, take it off, repeat. Same command. Get dressed. Okay. Buckle one, buckle. Yes. Reward. Así. Así. Stand. Yes. Back. Yes. Good. Get dressed. Dressed. Nope. Back. Get dressed. Nope. Back. Back. This is the part that people rarely see when it comes to dog training. Get dressed. Lucy, get dressed. Here. Right here. She can do it a few times without the lure, and then she needs the lure. You're broken. Yay. She's broken in a lot of ways. But she's also not broken in a lot of ways. Get dressed. I don't want to buckle one, still one buckle. Only buckling one side, only I'm going to switch to her right. So as you can see, she put her head down, which is her being uncomfortable. So one thing I'm probably going to do here in a second. Good. Peck. Yes. Here, get dressed. Is and then buckle as quickly as I can. Another thing is, the other strap is dangling, and that's probably what's making it worse. Not better. Is that worse? You got my bookies. There. Here you go. Up right there. Back. Yes. Get dressed. Get dressed. Nope. Back. Get dressed. Yes. I'm gonna try 2 buckles now. Go as fast as possible because she's a piggy. And of course it's tangled. Put some more. And buckled. Then I check if it's twisted. It's not. And I'm out of cookies already somehow from my pocket. What we call cookies at our house is things like Cheerios, this, other dog treats. And then her bully stick, I call it her nom nom. She likes her nom nom. Oh, that went into the trash. She can't figure out where it went. I know where it went. She apparently does not. Found it. It's right here. There. Now hopefully she won't dig in the trash trying to find it. She might. She might not. Whoa. Back. 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 That's close enough, and then I'm going to tuck her tail. Mark, Ward. Head down. Nope. Head down. Good. Head down. Oh, and Ollie officially has his own account. I made a post about it on this account. Just so you all know, if you want, you can go. I have very few videos on there right now, and I have 1 post. Of some goofy pictures of him. I'm gonna be working on making more edits. But it's rescue _dog, I think _Ollie. And then I believe it's a dog emoji at the end. I forgot. You can just look. No. Tuck. Lucy, tuck. Right here. Tuck. Forward. Move more over here. There you go. I try to get her, like, in. Head down. Head down. What I hate is when she doesn't put her head down, because then her ears and stuff rub against my leg, and I don't like that. Head down. Head down. Stay. Settle. And it irritates me because I'm a texture and touch sensory. I don't do well with certain textures and certain things, like her ears when they're rubbing against my leg. Can't do that. When she tries to lick me, can't do that either. What else? Oh, this chair, I had to put a sweatshirt on it because I don't like the texture. It hurts and it's uncomfortable. Leave it. Head down. So I want her to keep her head down for at least 3 minutes. Which will be a miracle. Oh, failed. Out. Out toi. Out toi. Yep. Yeah. So I prefer not to tuck her that way because she irritates my legs. Because her ears are a different texture than the rest of her. So, here. Hold still. I'm not holding it hard, just enough to keep her still. Here a second. Right here in the back of her ears is what rubs. It's hard to see. I'll show you guys. What percentage is my phone at? So I can maybe 39% is good enough. Here. Stand. So usually right on top there, right there, is what irritates me. I get uncomfortable by that rubbing against my leg. Like, I cannot do it because I have sensory issues. It's fun. Nope. There you go. So I corrected her for trying to paw instead of nudge. She fixed it. Great. Nope. Yes. I'm gonna put her cape on pretty soon, but I'm gonna have her do some tricks. Because if she can do tricks in it, she's pretty decently comfortable. I see. Here, back. I see. Good. Wave. No, back. Here. Right there. Sit down. Sit. Good. Wave. Lucy, wave. Oh, back. Wave. Come on. It's her favorite trick. But she's frustrated with me and she's tired of working right now. I see. But I want her to at least wave once before I give her another break. Because I can't just constantly give her breaks. Because there's going to be days where I need her the entire day and there's going to be a lot of work involved. We're building up for that point for that day. We're preparing for that. Wave. She'll usually do it if I have a cookie in my hand. Wave. There it is. Stand. Spin. Yes. Spin. Yes. Wave. Wave. So, there's that. Stand. Yes. Where? Okay. Now, she gets her cape on. I shouldn't have buttoned the buttons. Okay, hold on. Stand. Stand. Ow. No. Stand. Right here. Stop. Just stand still. That's all you gotta do. Pretty simple. Don't know if you know that. I think my mom signed me up for 4-H already. It's not gonna look cute having an overweight dog in 4-H. But we're working on losing weight, okay? We are. I'm not just... Yeah. No, we're working on it. There we go. Now, if I... Watch what she does if I tell her to go to her dog bed. Dog bed. Nope. Bed. I don't know why she is. Come here. I see. I see. Thank you. So, she's tired right now. It is her bedtime. It's my bedtime as well. Cookie? Wave. Wave. Look, I have a cookie. Come closer. I see. Wave. Come on. Wave. So, I want her to wave with the cape on. She wants to, but again, she's tired. She's bored. She's frustrated. Come forward. I see. Wave. No. Wave. Here, back. That doesn't work. Here. Why not? Back. Don't turn that way. You're gonna get hurt that way. Sit. Sit. It's a little better. Wave. Come on, wave. Look. Cookie? Yeah. Wave. Come on, wave. Stand. Spin. Yeah, it's hard because you won't listen. I spin this way, all the way around. Yes. Wave. There we go. Yes. Wave. Wave. Lucy, wave. I still have the cookie. Wave. One more time. Come on. Lucy. Sit down. Wave. No. See, she's trying to lay down. That's not what I'm asking, and she can take a break after she waves one more time. Wave. It's a simple trick, and it's her favorite thing. She'll do it on her own, plenty. Here are more cookies. Wave. Look. 3 cookies if you wave one more time. Here, I'll give you one right now for that. Okay. Ready? Wave. Come here. Sit down. There you go. Good. Wave. Wave. I don't know why she keeps backing up. That's not what I'm asking. In the position she is, she can't wave because she's too close to my bed. Come here. Fix it. Back. 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 Turn that way. Right there. Back. Just back. She acts like it's the end of the world when I help her so she doesn't get hurt. Back. Lucy, back. There. Perfect. Wait. See, now she won't do it. Because she thinks she's in trouble. But if she were to try and wave right here where she was, it's not safe. That's how she's going to get hurt. Because she could hit this the wrong way and fall backwards. Like, so many things could happen. And it's not safe. I'm going to give her a treat so she knows she's not in trouble. Ready? Wave. Come on, wave. Lucy, one more time. You're okay. You're not in trouble. I'm trying to keep you safe. No, up. I know you're tired and you're frustrated, but I need you to wave one more time. Assim. Assim. Good. Yes. Wave. Please. One more time. One more time. I wonder if she'll do it for a bully stick. Only one way to find out. That's the clicker. I got your num-nums. There. Now watch her. Wave. Wave. She will usually almost always wave for her num-nums. Because she likes her num-nums. To be fair, some of the flavor has been washed off because gross. Because I didn't want to touch it because it was all nice and moist, and I think that's gross. So I grabbed some tissues and put tissues around it, and then they got stuck, so I had to wash it because I didn't want her eating tissues off of her bully stick, let alone at all. Good. Ready? Wave. Do you want your num-nums or not? I'll let you have the rest of this num-nums if you wave. Do you want num-nums? Or not at all? Because you won't get any more cookies or treats, and you won't get your num-num for the rest of the night unless you wave. This is an abuse to cut her off from treats. It's actually probably better. Oh, my belly's warm. Ugh. Wave. Look, it's your num-nums. Wave. Come on, wave. You got it. You got it. Come on. Wave. Lucy, wave. I bet if I take the cape off, she'll do it. Stand. Stand. Thank you. Wait. Now, don't touch your num-nums. I'll give it to you. You can eat it all if you just wave. These buttons hurt my hand. Or my hands. Plural. Right? No, that's probably not how you use it. Okay. Back. Wave. There it is. Wave. Wave. No. Come here. I see. Wave. Yes. Wave. There it is. There. That wasn't so hard. Do not eat that in my bed. I will. Yeah. Eat that in your kennel. Or on the dog bed. I don't care. I'm going to leave the wide front part of her harness on until she finishes her num-nums. And then I'm going to take it off. And we're both going to go to bed. I'm going to see if my dad will take us out tomorrow. I'm also going to see if he'll drive me to school again. Because the bus heaters don't work. and it's too cold for me to stand out there. I mean, he doesn't really care if I'm cold or not necessarily. But I'm gonna see if he'll take me to school again, and then see if he'll take me to the dollar store for about an hour or something like that. The dollar store, maybe Home Depot, the gym if possible. Probably the gym, and then I'll stop by Petco. But I'll tell him this time that I'm going over to Petco because he got mad when I didn't tell him, which technically I did, but he had his headphones in. So, but I got to hold Goldie, the bird who decided it was fun to bite me harder than it was at first. I got to let gerbils in my hand, but couldn't bring them out of their little their tank because they're jumpers or something. I don't remember what the lady said. I got to hold 2 baby ferrets. I got to hold an albino python. What else? I'm trying to think. I think that's it. But either way, I got to spend time with the animals and all that. Until I have my business official and up and running, I might start at Petco training dogs and working there for a little bit until I figure out how to publish my website, how to get the word out, how all of that would work. Because I would have to have like almost like a warehouse to go work with dogs. Like minimal distractions, large space, that kind of thing. Um, and I feel like it's better for like when it's summer or winter, so neither of us are overheating or freezing cold. Yeah, she's gonna chew on her nom noms. But yeah, I'm gonna see about going live tomorrow if my dad will take me and her out. I do need to go to the gym because I don't have a PT appointment until next week on a Thursday at 4:45, which is too far away for me. I was in a lot of pain this morning in first period for no reason. I was sitting down, I had my legs stretched out, and was comfortable, and then I wasn't. So that was great. Trying to see if I have chronic pain or not, because I constantly have pain in this thigh. Never goes away, and it's part of the reason I am currently up because it hurts. And all that. So I'm gonna see about going to Petco again, and the gym, and then the dollar store so I can get some more mascara and possibly a Monster. So you would think if it was at the dollar store, it would be $1.25, but you never know. Anyways, I'm gonna head off for the night. I might make some videos or something. I don't know. But I'll probably go through my drafts and post a few of those or delete some. Because YouTube's been acting up, and anytime I try to post drafts, it will shut me out and go back to my For You page for no reason. When I'm just trying to add hashtags, it'll redirect me on my own. So it's great. But no, I'm gonna try and get some sleep after I text my mom and ask her if I can have any more pain meds. And what I mean by pain meds is Tylenol, ibuprofen, Aleve, etc. Like those things. I don't have pain meds. How do I even want to know? Okay. Anyways, yeah, you're not in trouble. She's inhaling her nom-noms. Okay, bye, y'all. Thanks for